Hello, Day Spring Dreamers. I would like and love to talk to you about the Modular Studio for the girl on the go. As you know, as I said in my previous video, things are chaotic in my life, and I rarely have the time to have something, or stability, to have something set up and just go and work. I have to have something adaptable. I have to have something adaptive, just like I am. So I've been developing a system, you see. I've developed a system. Let me show you on the secondary camera. See, you can see that there's a core, non-core element, and an external periphery. And I have developed these three distinct categories to help with organization. In the core, you can find things like the guitar. And here, the guitar amp. In the guitar amp and in the guitar case, you can see that there's more storage. This is storage I use for essential production tasks. Like I have makeup in there, I have all the necessary wires, I have the necessary mics, I have the tarot cards with rosary beads on the top, so I purify my intentions before entering into the space of divination. And that's pretty much all there is to the core. It's an essential nucleus element that I intend to take with me anywhere. The beauty of it is that I can continue to do any task I might need to do with the necessary charging cords, the necessary wires, necessary microphones, necessary everything, and I can take it with me all in one trip. It's just two items. And within the essential qualities, the guitar and the amp, I can nest in other capabilities. In the non-core elements, I have things like the banjo, I have things like the bass guitar, I have things like the bass amp, I have any other non-essential items that are, around me, with me, but are honestly just too much of a hassle to carry around everywhere I go. I bring them with me sometimes, I don't other times, whenever I need something, whenever I don't. Also, the snare drum is part of this. I have one snare drum, that's my percussive element, and it's been working fine. And I just have the non-core elements stored in other places until I need them. But I always keep the core elements on me so I can always jump on an idea if I need to. Now, on the third level, outside of that, there are the external resources, external qualities. Because everywhere I go, I'm hanging out with artists and musicians, and there's usually equipment there that people are more than happy to let me utilize. And this is all non-predictive. This is all just out in the open, all this, all that. But sometimes it can enhance my overall capabilities. So this is the third level, which is around me more often than not, but it's impossible to predict, so I put it on the outermost level. So there is the core internal, the non-core internal, and then there's the external around that. So there are kind of like two lines separated. I separated my items into two categories based on necessity and movability. And I think that this system really can help a number of artists, because if you are a traveling little scamp like yours truly, oftentimes you can find yourself in crazy adventures, crazy stories, crazy this and crazy that, but there's nothing to do with this inspiration, and there's nothing to really seize the day's divinity, because you're on the freaking adventure. You're on the freaking adventure. This way, you can take the creative supplies with you on each adventure. I do believe it's innovative. I do believe it's going to take things to the next level. I'm incorporating it, and I hope that you might consider doing the same. This is the Modular Studio for the girl on the go. I will start producing the next song right now. It's called A Doll's House. It's about essentially transmisogyny and uh, sex work and an honest and unabridged look at that based on my own experiences and those of the people that I love. And I really hope that you will like it. There is already the demo out, and there's already a previously released version of it with a music video out. But I really feel like I should redo it the same way I did the song Run. I redid that one. So take care, Dayspring Dreamers, Dayspring Dancers. I'll see you later. And by the way, check out the frickin' Patreon. I just set up a Patreon. I'm gonna link it in the description. You better get on that shit. You better get on that shit. Every tier that you go into, I'm gonna put the name on the credits. I'm gonna put the name on the credits. But if you want me to speak it aloud, there's gonna be a higher tier. There's gonna be a higher tier if you want that, because I am trying to make money. I am homeless. I am stranded in Texas. I am a transsexual woman, and I would really like to make it through this year. I'd really like to make it to a real big city. Denton is quite the big city and all, but I'd really like to make it somewhere big, like Chicago. Hey, if you're watching this from Chicago, you want to see Lizzie Lone Star with your own two eyes. You don't want to make the trip to Texas? Okay. Bring Lone Star up to you. It's not that hard. Just click the link. Click the link. If you're a Nepo baby, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Okay. Oh, and if you're a chaser, there's a tier for you. There's a tier for you in the Patreon. So check that out. Dayspring Dreamers, Dayspring Dancers, everywhere in between. I'll see you in the next video. Please give me money. I like money, yeah. Please give me money. I need it or I'll die. I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out, and I still think I owe money to Planned Parenthood, 'cause I tried to get an STD test and it was like $150, and they didn't even do the test. They just jabbed me with the needle a couple of times and said I had to come back later. So I didn't pay them, and I probably never will. But I still want money to do other things. Yeah! Hooray!